open at the point. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. Clark, you love these kind of games. Two teams with huge expectations this season.
Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. I mean, this really could be a foreshadowing of the playoffs. I mean, neither side wants to give in to the other. So I think we've got two playoff teams here.
Lopez, no luck.
Hey, watch Bron.
Here's James. Here's McGee. Lopez with the block. Bledsoe passes to Middleton. Sinks the triple.
Oh, I like seeing Middleton stroke it from downtown. That release of his, pure as white-driven snow.
Pass to Davis. Over onto Tacumbo. Hits the fadeaway.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Bledsoe kicks to Giannis. Pass to Middleton. Three-pointer. No good. Shot missing. And the Lakers take it the other way. A tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played. Caldwell Pope dishes to James. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Defended by Middleton. Here's McGee. The shot comes out. Good D by Lopez. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Matthews, and he drops it in from the low post.
Matthews strong and confident, able to finish through tough defense there.
LeBron passes to Davis. Back to James. Floats it up for Davis. Knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Green kicks to LeBron.
Hey, balance it out.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And the pass to Davis. 6 to shoot.
Hey, who got him?
Kicks it out to James. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And this game is tied up now.
You know, you see some guys, and they might panic a little bit in that situation, but with LeBron, rarely happens. I mean, he knows exactly how much time he's got to get the shot away.
Now, here's Matthews. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. There's the triple. Buries the long-range jumper. Matthews has got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, he can make threes now. Matthews very good at returning the favor and knocking down threes.
LeBron against Matthews. Here's Davis.
Way to get that ball.
Kicks to McGee. Dishes it to Green. Caldwell Pope with it. Davis finds McGee. And a miss there on the triple. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. The rebound by the Lakers. Down low. And finished off by LeBron.
You got to keep this guy away from the basket. I mean, that's about as easy as it gets for LeBron.
Passes it to Giannis. Now Middleton fires from deep. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's LeBron.
LeBron.
Bledsoe against Green. Kicks it out to James. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Goes back up. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
Green dishes to McGee. James, the pass to McGee. Right side Davis. Over Lopez. And it's Davis missing.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
Milwaukee in the lead. Bledsoe kicks to Lopez. From the arc, drains it from beyond the arc. And as the Lakers have looked to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers' history.
Yeah, that's exactly right. They view it as a family, but here recently, they've expanded their options and have looked outside of past Laker pedigree in terms of filling some key spots, which is part of what you have to do if you're going to move forward and be successful.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw tonight.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Howard's checked in for Los Angeles.
One shot.
And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Here's LeBron after Eric Bledsoe's score. Outside, Green. Pass to Howard. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Yeah, a really difficult cover, especially in these screen and rolls. I mean, Caldwell Pope is fantastic with his creativity.
Screen coming.
Caldwell Pope against Bledsoe. Over Caldwell Pope. No good from Bledsoe.
He looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Pass to Howard. He kicks it to James. And the dunk by James.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Outside Matthews. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 3 assists in the game.
And Matthews crosses up the defense with his catch-and-shoot J. You can't afford to lay off of him.
James against Middleton. James dishes to Caldwell Pope. Lopez grabs the board. The Bucks have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Matthews against Green. Matthews no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Davis can't get it to go. Milwaukee's gone 4 of 7 from three-point range so far in the first. Stolen by Caldwell Pope.
Yo, watch Bron.
James looking it over.
Hey, swing it.
Howard, the pass to James.
Get it.
Hits it from three-point range.
Good shot, LB.
LeBron's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Lakers. The Bucks trail. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Well, Milwaukee is exactly what a small market success story looks like.
Yeah, a great eye for talent and also some good fortune in landing a player like Giannis in the draft. And small market teams have to home grow their superstars. Then they made smart moves surrounding Giannis with talent and an outstanding coach. The front office deserves buku credit. for how they've turned this team into a finals contender.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Davis. Smith comes in for LeBron. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Danny Green. And Cook subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6.
Come on, man, don't forget the clock.
Here's Connaughton. Rebounded by Howard.
Howard is an excellent defender with a wide reach, and because of that, he's really good at contesting shots.
In the corner, Cook with it. Knocks it loose. The dish now to Howard. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Kuzma. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Right side Hill. Lopez inside, covered by Smith. They retain possession.
Yo, look at the clock.
Hill against Smith from deep, but they get it back. Here's Lopez.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempts.
And it's Smith missing. Milwaukee's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. DiVincenzo passes to Hill. There's the pass to DiVincenzo. Shoots. Milwaukee the rebound.
Go outside. Get outside. Go.
Here's Connaughton, covered by Smith. The three from Hill. That one doesn't drop. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. 1:25 left to play in the first quarter. Out to Kuzma. Los Angeles with another miss.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here is Cook. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Passes it to Kuzma.
Get there.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
Sensational at hitting the glass. Howard has fantastic timing when he goes after those rebounds.
Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Connaughton from deep. Nailed from three-point land. Connaughton's got 5 points so far. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Smith wide open. He fires. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now Hill, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. DiVincenzo can't hit it. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Lakers lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And pronouncing Giannis Antetokounmpo's name correctly has been a challenge for many, something he discussed before today's game.
The worst I've ever heard was my rookie year. A guy called me Antetokounmpo, and Kunupi in Greek means mosquitoes. So he basically said anti-mosquito.
And the mosquito, definitely not a good comparison for Giannis.
Yeah, more like a condor. But that last name certainly has a lot of people looking for nicknames.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
They've got Kyle Korver. Williams is out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's George Hill, and it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Cook. Clark, do you think on average rookies are having a greater impact on their teams now than in decades past?
I really don't think so, Kevin. You can go back and look at the numbers historically. Every draft class usually has 6 to 10 rookies that have a significant impact on their respective teams. And of those 10, perhaps 10 or 12, maybe only a few are going to be on playoff teams just because of the nature of the draft. I don't really think that's changed tremendously over the decades.
Hill, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Outstanding body control by Hill. I mean, taking the contact like a much bigger guy would and finishing these buckets.
Now, here is Morris. Caruso, the pass to Kuzma, up and in on the layup. Kuzma's got the lead up to 3 now for Los Angeles.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Hill inside. Count the basket.
You know, Hill is long and athletic, but deceptively strong, as he showed you there, using his body well.
And it's Cook with the ball for Los Angeles. Smith outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Smith's got 6 points.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Here's Hill. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Inside, here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
And, you know, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happens.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. Now, we all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters, but he had to adjust his game to a new system under coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, "I guess that's what being an All-Star is, a team player and a complete player. Not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win." Kevin?
First-time All-Star and well-deserved. David, thank you. Here is Cook after the basket by Milwaukee.
Hey, back door!
Set up!
Lets it go with a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston. Here's DiVincenzo. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Milwaukee making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. James is checked in. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Pass to Cook. Baseline jumper, and James with a nice bucket inside. LeBron's got 15 points.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
Hill looking it over. Wants to get it to Morris and does. Smith the pass to LeBron. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Now it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Hill with it. Picked up by Kuzma. Right side Hill. Shoots over Kuzma. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here is Cook. He averages about 5 points a game. Smith for 3. The rebound by Williams. Milwaukee's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Outside Hill. That's another one for him, his 5th in just 7 shots.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively, and he's been absolutely relentless.
And like many big men in the league, Clark, as he's aged, Marvin Williams has relied more on his outside shooting.
You know, he's been in the league a long time, guys, but when he first came in back in the mid-2000s, there was less emphasis on forwards being able to shoot the ball from outside. Give him a lot of credit for adjusting to the league and honing a shot that has always been a skill that's been part of his package. He can knock down the deep shot now.
And it's Cook missing.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Now, here is Morris. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Smith kicks to Cook. The pass to LeBron. Just 5 to shoot. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Another one of those special nights for LeBron. I mean, you know, if he sticks around till he's an older fella, that all-time scoring career mark, wow, might be in jeopardy.
Knocked away. And here we go. Moving it up. And James throws it down. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now, here is Hill. 10 points for him. Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's back to Hill. Here's the 3. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Kuzma outside. He dishes it to James. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To the middle. Here's Giannis. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And it's a 4-point Milwaukee lead. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Clark, I'm going to get a little detailed here, but in terms of footwork in the post, who really impresses you?
Well, there are a number of guys, Kevin. I mean, you think about it. Kevin Durant is a lethal scorer and does a lot of his work off the dribble and in transition on pull-up threes. But when he is a post-up threat, and he does get posted sometimes, his footwork is superb, absolutely superb. Joel Embiid comes to mind, big fella with feet of a ballerina. Jokic does a great job with his feet, not nearly as athletic as Embiid or Durant. And then I would put Kawhi Leonard outside of a big guy. I mean, he's not a big guy in terms of position, but boy, he is very efficient down in the low post when he gets it there.
Good names. A big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Williams. Chris Middleton comes in for Kyle Korver. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Hill. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Dwight Howard's checked in for Morris. Anthony Davis comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Green, he's checked in for Smith. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Cook. Now here's Green. No points in the game yet for him. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Bucks.
Guys, they
Take a
are
break.
dialed
Take
in
a break.
from beyond right
2
now.
shots.
They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
That one is off.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
And he sinks the second. And we are talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball field?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
Sinks the three-pointer. And it's 9 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Get through.
James outside. And it's sent back by Lopez. Here's Davis. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Howard's got his third assist on the night. Milwaukee leading by 4. Antetokounmpo passes to Bledsoe. Back to Giannis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Davis. And Clark with Giannis, you could see the change in his demeanor last year. You know, he knew he was unguardable when he was on the floor.
Well, guys, you know you're special when you can say nobody can stop me, and the general consensus is you're right. I mean, I can't think of any player in the NBA that's really suited to guard Giannis with his blend of speed and strength and ball skills. That guy handles the ball exceptionally well for a big man.
And the first one drops.
Well, you know, it's hard to overstate the impact that Giannis has on the floor with his play. I mean, he gives you so much at both ends of the floor, offense and defense, and really draws a lot of attention from the opposing team.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. The efficiency of Giannis. Clark, that's just the icing on the cake.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. For years, people were asking, how scary is Giannis going to be? Well, we got our answer pretty much in the form of he's a nightmare.
Middleton looking it over. Bledsoe left side. And here is Lopez. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
Come get it.
Off target with his 3. Lakers trail by 6. And there's the feed to Caldwell Pope. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And this late in the season, Clark, for non-playoff contending teams, really there's nothing to lose. The pressure is gone. You can let it rip, can't you?
Yeah, there's a freedom that you can play with when you don't have the pressure or the expectation of being a playoff team. And sometimes that allows you to play your best basketball because there is nothing to lose.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Bucks leading by 4. Bledsoe passes to Ilyasova. Middleton with it, beyond the arc, drills the three-pointer. Middleton's got his second basket of the night.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Now here's James. 29 points for him last game against Houston.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
And here's Bledsoe. following the three-pointer by Anthony Davis. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. And since coming to the Bucks, Eric Bledsoe hasn't been asked to do nearly as much as he has in the past.
And for Bledsoe, that is a good thing, as he is best as a complementary player. Not scoring as much, but his decision-making and shot selection have vastly improved.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
No good on that one.
You know, while Eric Bledsoe isn't a 20-point-per-game scorer like he was in Phoenix, you could argue that he's a more effective player since coming to Milwaukee. His efficiency is at a career-high level.
Good on the second free throw.
You know, an athletic and strong player at his position is Bledsoe, and he's a confident guy who I think makes an impact at both ends of the floor.
Middleton against Caldwell Pope. Over Middleton. Second chance shot, and it's sent back by Lopez. To the paint, here's Connaughton, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And for Bledsoe and the Bucks, he's been a great fit, Clark, as a third option on the team.
Yeah, I agree, guys, because it really comes down to recognizing the right spot and right role for you with your team. And Bledsoe himself recognizes that. He says he's the happiest he's ever been since coming to Milwaukee.
Two.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And, Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Ball's knocked loose. Middleton against Green. Outside for Bledsoe. Lopez right side. Clock at 6. Middleton finds Ilyasova. And it's sent back by Howard. The drive by Green. He can't get it to go. The Bucks go the other way with it. Pass to Connaughton. Trying to get open is Lopez. And that one's good from Connaughton. Connaughton's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 50 seconds left in the first half of the game. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Davis. Over Bledsoe. Howard, the pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. Caldwell Pope for 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points now in the quarter. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Bledsoe. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Davis. And they pick up 2. Now just a 3-point Bucks lead.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Middleton left side. Bledsoe for 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. George Hill, he's been the guy making things happen for Milwaukee. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. George Hill taking care of business in this one. He had 13 points and 1 rebound. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
Well, there was one pleasant surprise, and that was the bench. They gave them a big lift. Those guys came into the game, they did all the dirty work, and they scored baskets.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers?
They played some solid team basketball, Ernie. Pretty good. They were sharing the ball. We saw some nice feeds, a lot of movement. It wasn't 5 individuals out there. It was one cohesive unit, and they got the assist to show for it. Their rhythm was nice.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Lakers trail by 3. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's McGee in at the 5 down low. Now here's Giannis. After LeBron James's miss, here's Antetokounmpo.
Man, he's got it going now. And when he's in this kind of a zone, I think the D's happy to just get out of Antetokounmpo's way.
Middleton against LeBron. Here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And the Lakers with possession here, following the bucket by the Bucks. And it's sent back by Bledsoe.
Boy, that was well done by Bledsoe there. Nice timing on that block.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
McGee with the block. And they're able to recover. And that one's good by Giannis.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Matthews into the lane and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, I like seeing Matthews go strong to the rack. I mean, using his speed and strength to put the defense in a pickle.
And the shooting guard, Wesley Matthews, a terrific defender who has no hesitation, Greg, in taking that long three.
A pretty good combination. Weathered an Achilles tear back in 2015, but has remained a steady rotation player.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Clark, you were so good at such an early age in your basketball career. At what point did you personally realize just how far the game could take you.
You know, it really resonated with me, Kevin. I think at a summer basketball camp at Miami of Ohio, when some of the better campers, high school campers, were asked to play with the college guys at night. And then during pickup games in my hometown of Cleveland with some of the Cleveland Cavaliers, Jim Jones and the late Terry Furlow and Mike Mitchell, and being able to compete somewhat with those guys at 15 and 16 years of age and having them encourage me to keep going and that I'd have a chance to do what they were doing at the time, which was play pro ball.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Los Angeles calls timeout. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Caruso's checked in.
In a moment now to see some numbers for Davis. 3rd in blocks, 9th in scoring. And he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And you aren't top 3 in blocks unless you're committed to dominating in that category. His awareness and hustle is off the charts. Very impressive. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Matthews.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Here's Caruso, guarded by Bledsoe. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Brook Lopez.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Lakers have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
2.
And the first one at the line is good. Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Eric Bledsoe. And then for Los Angeles, Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Green. Both shots good from the stripe. Bucks leading by 7. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Matthews. For 3, Middleton. The rebound by Cook. LA's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Davis with the bucket.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
Now here's Giannis. 19 points in the game. Here's DiVincenzo. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 5th rebound in this one. Caruso, the pass to Davis. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's McGee with the jam.
And this kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
Now here's Lopez. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's DiVincenzo. McGee with the block. Cook kicks to Caruso. Here is Cook. He's covered by Matthews. Shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
That's good from Cook. George Hill's checked in for Milwaukee. And then for Los Angeles, Morris is checked in for JaVale McGee. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Davis. And so Cook nails both of them. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Lopez outside. Tipped away. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Caruso. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they have scraped and clawed to get back into this thing, just chipping away little by little and finally now taking the lead.
Shooting one.
And the free throw, no good. Bucks have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Hill finds Lopez.
Right there.
I'm up.
Outside Matthews.
Here we go.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
Boy, Matthews, a guy who was undrafted, is a crafty veteran now. Terrific at using his body to draw the foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second-chance points.
And he makes the first.
You know, Wes Matthews plays with that chip and edge that comes from not being drafted. He's a quality player now, and I think that edge has served him well throughout his career.
And so he hits both. Here is Cook. Smith outside. Now the pass to Caruso. Back to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound, Milwaukee. Passes to DiVincenzo. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's top rebounding teams this season. The Bucks #1.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the rankings.
I got you. Big coming.
Pass to Smith. Here's Kuzma. No good that time. Milwaukee in the lead. Floats it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Man, how about the vision of the hometown hero, George Hill, spotting a teammate and whipping it over quickly. Tell you what, George Hill is one of my favorite players to watch. A veteran point guard. He's bounced around a bit the last few seasons, but he gives you leadership, toughness, a cool demeanor, and he's one of the smartest players I've ever been around. Brings value to every team that he plays on.
And with Hill, as you said, Clark, he's a perfect fit as a second-unit leader.
Yeah, I love the fact that George Hill really gives you everything you need in the backcourt. He's an excellent defender, makes really good decisions, can score the ball when you need him to. He's ideal to come off the bench because he packs a lot of production into short playing stints.
The first free throw is good.
and done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Hey, if you had a list of the most athletic players in the NBA and did a roll call, it would be not long before you got to Antetokounmpo. The Greek freak is the real deal.
Here is Cook. Pass to Morris. Back to Cook.
Help me! Help me!
No good. Good D by Matthews. Milwaukee leading by 4, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Marvin Williams is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Korver comes in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. Korver finds Hill. The Bucks working the ball around. And there's the pass to Korver. And the 3-ball is good. Korver's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Lakers trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And again, no good by the Lakers. On offense, here are the Bucks. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, George Hill, the veteran guard, doesn't produce at the volume he once did. Still, he brings a lot of value to a team.
And a chance here to see where the Bucks currently sit in the NBA statistically.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
And for Hill, Greg, he's a great veteran leader who brings value to a playoff-bound team.
You know, Hill has a game that is effective even when he's not scoring. His leadership and defense will make him a welcome addition to any roster, even as his numbers fade.
And the Bucks with possession here. Dwight Howard missing his last shot. And stolen by Howard. Here's Smith. Kuzma kicks to Smith. And just miss after miss right now.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. 9-point game. Howard, the pass to Smith. Goes up at the stripe. Smith missing again.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Now, here is Smith. George Hill missing his last shot. Here's Caruso. Morris outside. Trains the three-pointer. Morris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Passes it to Corver. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Lakers trail by 6. Here's Caruso, and he goes in for the dunk.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Now, here is Smith. 6 points for him. Howard dishes to Smith. The shot missing. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Pass to Hill. Outside Corver. It's stolen by Morris. 1:12 left to play in the third. Smith with it. 5 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, I love the confidence that JR shoots the ball with, and on occasion now, he can shoot you in or out of games when he falls in love with that 3.
For Los Angeles, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And he can't get the first one. A different look for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Williams. Chris Middleton comes in for Kyle Korver. And Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Hill. And then for the Lakers, Davis is checked in for Markieff Morris. James comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Alex Caruso. And the second free throw, good. Milwaukee leading by 3. Bledsoe kicks to Connaughton. Pass to Middleton. Fires for 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell-Pope. Love seeing that.
Bledsoe against Caldwell-Pope. And Bledsoe, here we go. And he gets it back. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Clock at 6.
Clock.
And Ilyasova kicks to Middleton. Fade away from beyond the arc and then some. Middleton's got 11.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
James outside. Over Middleton. No good.
The length of Middleton, really an asset on defense for him. He's so good at getting his hands up quickly to contest shots.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. We come back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Ilyasova at the 4, with Lopez at the 5. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now here's Ilyasova. Bledsoe outside. That 3 off the mark.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. trying to shut the door on this one.
And it's sent back by Lopez.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
And the slam dunk by McGee.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Saturday, they'll take on Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Monday, they'll host the Miami Heat.
And guys, this is the kind of stretch of the schedule that you dream of. Winnable games at home against opponents you know you have a talent advantage over. It would take a lot for this team to not be successful over this stretch.
Matthews, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And Eric Bledsoe drops them both. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. On the wing, James. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Milwaukee making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Here is Matthews. The pass to Lopez. From past the arc, good on the three-point shot. And the Bucks lead by 7.
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
Caldwell Pope outside. James against Middleton. Stolen by Middleton. Here's Bledsoe. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got his third assist on the night.
This is what Bledsoe loves doing. I mean, penetrating, probing, finding his way, looking to get close to the bucket. That's when he's at his best.
Oh, here is Davis. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Now here's Bledsoe. Count it.
You know, Bledsoe is not a big guy, but he's got big boy strength. He's a powerful combo guard and can convert through contact.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Caldwell Pope passes to McGee. Kicks it to LeBron. Caldwell Pope on the wing, covered by Giannis. Clock at 4. Passes it to Davis. Over Middleton. And it's Davis missing. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. Shots good by Bledsoe.
This is a positive sign for sure. I mean, when Bledsoe's hitting this, I think it ignites the entire squad.
McGee in the high post. Lopez is there. McGee dishes to James. From the top of the key, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot. James has got 23 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take them.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Bledsoe against Caldwell Pope. Back to LeBron. Count it, good. LeBron's got it back down to within single digits for the Lakers.
LeBron's game has a real shine to it, spit polished. And he's got a great feel of when to attack from there.
Now here's Bledsoe. Giannis left side. Back to Bledsoe. From the wing. That one a little long.
Boy, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Green against Matthews. Green kicks to LeBron. But they recover it.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
And it's Davis missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
LeBron against Middleton. It's LeBron with the drive, and James throws it down hard.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Davis against Antetokounmpo. He kicks it to Matthews. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Lakers trail by 9. Caldwell Pope outside.
Hey, yo, right here.
Bledsoe with the defensive effort. Milwaukee has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Bledsoe looking around, and the jam by Bledsoe.
Yeah, so hard to defend Bledsoe in the screen and roll, specifically because of how unpredictable he is in these situations.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Davis, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Bucks leading by 7 to the inside, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Boy, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Here is Davis. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Floats it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Boy, you're playing with fire anytime you leave somebody open on James' team. I mean, LeBron, his court vision, outstanding.
Now here's Giannis. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on JaVale McGee.
Boy, Lopez hunkered down and anchored in on that pick.
And LeBron James, Clark, climbing the all-time scoring list, last season passing Michael Jordan. This season, Kobe Bryant. Clark, any chance LeBron someday passes another Laker great, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, for the most career points in NBA history?
I think it's simply a matter of his health, because if he stays healthy, then it's not if, but when. By the time his contract runs out, guys, in 2022, he'll be right in that neighborhood of my all-time favorite player, and I think the greatest player to play, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, Clark, at the college level, a coach was recently offered a lifetime contract. Think we'll ever see that in the NBA?
Well, you can't quite say never.
Right.
I said in college basketball, I never thought in my lifetime I'd see a 16 beat a 1 seed.
Right.
So never say never, but it's not going to happen.
Well, but you've got a lifetime contract doing this, so I guess it does happen in some quadrants.
Well, you got information that I don't have.
Here's Caldwell Pope following the bucket by the Bucks. Davis, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Lets it go from the wing, and he gets the jumper to drop.
Yeah, and this is what Caldwell Pope is here to do. I mean, a natural scorer who's looking to capitalize from there every time.
Now Lopez launches it, bangs home the trifecta. Lopez has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Bucks.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Now here's LeBron. And the rejection by Giannis. That one goes. Count it. 10 points for JaVale McGee.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Here's Giannis. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on JaVale McGee. And the Lakers call time here. And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 14. Caldwell Pope against Bledsoe. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Floats it up for Davis and finished off by Davis.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Here is Bledsoe following the basket by Anthony Davis. Bledsoe and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Caldwell Pope.
You got to try to keep Bledsoe out of the lane. You can't let him get in there. As soon as that happens, you're in trouble, big trouble.
And he knocks down the first one. And Eric Bledsoe drops them both. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 14-point game. And James throws it down.
And, you know, this is where James is most dangerous, attacking and looking to tear into that defense.
Who's got G-Bo?
Davis against Giannis.
Get through, get through.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Giannis is doubled. Middleton outside. Bledsoe passes to Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. The shot by Middleton, wide open. The three-pointer off the mark. Lakers trailed by 14.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Bucks.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn them.
Sure did. I mean, this means they'll come out on top in the season series, 2-1 now. Got to be happy about that.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Sterling Brown comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Corver in for Eric Bledsoe.
And Smith loves pulling up from three, never scared to fire when he's out beyond.
19 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's DiVincenzo, and the shot goes in. And the Bucks lead by 16.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.